Hello and welcome back to Space Haven. I've been wanting to get back into this game. I really did enjoy the quick little demo that I had given, and so I figured that we would jump back into it. There was a little bit of interest on the video as well, and so I figured that we will make this a series for the channel for the time being until it does grow stale or the likes. I did do a little bit of a refresher. I think we have not explored this entire ship. So what we need to do is we need to go back and finish exploring this ship. I did just do a little bit of a refresher just to remind myself of the controls and whatnot, and went a little bit into mining difficulty is 9. Went a little bit into what happens next, maybe just like 10 minutes or so. Let's mine Energium. Yeah, we will. Oops, what is happening? We will mine this. We want to take all 12. Mine. We are on pause, and that may be why. But anywho, yeah, so I have done a little bit of a refresher on the game. It seems like these guys are good to go. However, let's see who boards those, and we are just going to leave our ship unprotected. And then we will draft. Hold on, draft these guys. Get them in the ship. Miracle as well needs to get in the ship. And then we will go and explore the rest of the nearby ship and see what we can salvage out of it. And then we will get into research and that kind of thing. And so I am excited to see where this game goes. It does look really promising. It does look like there is a lot to it, and I don't think we gave it enough of a look at. And so what we're going to do is we're going to dock at this station here and send these guys over, and then explore what this ship has going on. Let's just speed up the time a little bit until we get there, and once they're in the ship, we will slow it down now just to make sure that we don't get yeah, and these guys are mining as we speak, which is good. I mean, we have left our ship completely completely how does this work now? Dock. Accept. Okay. I am a little rusty on the controls. Here we go. We will get Matt and Miracle out and send them through the ship here. We'll send Miracle that way, and we'll send Matt into this ship here. I believe he does need to be drafted. Oh, he got left behind. No, he's in a completely different... Here we go. It's Valera that is with Miracle out here, so let's speed it up just a little bit. I don't know if there are any more bugs. It seems like that is not exactly how the game works. Oh, there was one there. But now that the ship has been... Oh, neutralize any hostiles. There we go. Valera has got it. Okay, salvage. We can salvage this ship. Not exactly sure how to do that, but let's explore a little bit. We want to build a hull stabilizer. That'll be a next objective. Are these guys... Yeah, they have insufficient oxygen, and so let's just get them back in the in our ship, and we will head back to ours and move forward. We will explore the salvaging a little bit later, but I don't want to end up losing 2 colonists this early into the game, and so we'll just send our ship back, dock it at our own base, and have to zoom in here. We will launch there and accept. And so yeah, I like I was saying, I don't think we gave this game enough of a look at, because it seems like the tutorial kind of area does last a lot longer than what we had explored, and we hadn't even gotten into research and the likes yet. And so we will mine all of this out and work on building the hull stabilizer and everything that it does require farther past that. And so where can we find the hull stabilizer? Right here. So we will just build it here. It seems like a suitable area. And I did manage to do a hyperspace jump, which it seems like there is a massive world to explore, as well as there's a lot to this game: prisoners and communications and trade with other ships. And so, yeah, I figured we really need to explore this game a little bit more. And so we've got hull stability now. And what comes next is our engine department type of thing. And so we will go and do that as well. Once this thing, yes, so see here we have the Hyperium hyperdrive and a navigations console. We need one console and two hyperdrives in order to launch into hyperspeed. But I think what we want to do, it will take a little bit more time possibly to mine this, but I think we just want to take everything that we can. And so we're going to mine that completely of everything that it has. I don't know if we're missing anything on the salvage aspect. Maybe there's something important that we need, but I'm not too worried about it. I just kind of want to explore what the game has to offer. And these hyperdrives are pretty big, and we do need two of them. And so I'm just going to build an engine area, I think is the probably the easiest way to go, building a hull out. Now, it is a little crowded over here. I'm thinking this is probably the better area to do it. Maybe we'll go 1, 2, 3 in. And see if that's enough room. We may have to expand past that, but we'll see. I don't want to jump and do things that we don't necessarily need to. However, I did realize that to build out the hull, we do need those ships that are mining right now. And so maybe we work on everything else that we can do. And so we will go back into objects and build our navigations console. And then at least these guys who are on the ship will have something to do. I guess there is probably the best area to do it. And I don't know what the operations console does. Communication and scanner modules. We probably want one of these as well. And I guess it would make sense to place these guys right next to each other. Seems, I don't know, if I'm building a spaceship, I would probably want communications and the pilot next to each other. So we're gonna put Chekhov next to Kirk, and then these guys can work on building that out. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the next day. So we will put on 4 times speed and let them work away at what they are doing. And I guess we will see how far did they get into mining. They are almost done. There are only 4 more materials on that asteroid, which is good. So we're not going to jump into hyperspace until we do get those built. And I guess the thing that we will need to add over here is power. And so we'll look at adding that as well. I want to make sure that the 2 hyperdrives actually fit in this area before we build any plans this way, and so we will just hold off on that for the time being. Let them mine the rest of the emerald or whatever it is, and yeah, this stuff here, Hyperium, hyperfuel, which is good. We will need that. I am also a little bit concerned about the vegetable situation. I do know that in the research tree, you could research some more ways to make food, which we're definitely going to need. I think we have built everything else that we have a recycler, which is this bad boy here, I do believe. Yeah, that is a recycler. We have our toilet, and so I think we built everything that we can, minus the engines. We have the gas scrubber, as well as the oxygen generator. Those are both necessary. The air vent, everything seems good there. Facility, furniture, wall. So what we will do is we will build out the research lab, seeing as that is kind of the next step. And I guess this is going to be kind of our work area. It's kind of annoying you cannot build on top of these power nodes in the floor. Maybe we will just build it here for now, and then we'll build it here, and then we can put something on the other side of it. I don't know. We might end up moving it. We'll see. But yeah, okay. So we have that built, and now we will build out the hyperdrive. Let's see. It doesn't actually require that much space. I think that's 4 blocks, so we should be good on both fronts, and then we will connect some power up to that. So how do we do that again? We will go into power, and yeah, we know it's not on the power grid. It's actually a perfect fit, which is nice. Execute a hyperspace jump. We will get to that. Go away. So yeah, we'll place that here, and we need to link it up, which I do recall this system sucking. Just like that, I would believe. Upload and download. Okay, we can turn off the power grid, and I don't know how the ship is actually doing for power. I don't know how to read the stats of the ship. Maybe it is one of these options up here. Systems, crew management, star map, attack systems, tactical map, data logs, and research new technology. Let's research some new technology. We do have that bench up now. We got a CO2 producer, a composter. This composter recycles organic waste materials into water and useful materials. I'm assuming that is the poop. Maintains a suitable level of CO2 for optimal plant growth and stops producing if the optimal level is reached. Needs carbon to operate. So we will be able to grow algae, I suppose, and artificial meat as well. So this is the food route, the advanced nutrition here. Fibers. What do fibers do for us? Used to create fabrics. I'm not so much worried about that right now. What else do we have available here? We have an arcade machine and a jukebox. I guess they need some recreation. A different hyperdrive, which seems like it's last on our list, is power, which may we may need to prioritize some power. Energy refinery. Transforms energy crystals into energy rods. A new power generator. Oh, we have advanced research. Okay. Water collector. There's a lot of different options that we could go here. I think the best thing that we can do, we could also enslave people. Some defense. I think, yeah, I think we want to go with CO2 production. We cannot. Do we need to? Oh, we need to research botany first. Oh yes, a grow bed. Okay, we want to have a grow bed for sure, because I feel like we're gonna lose food faster than everything else, and so we'll get somebody researching that. And now we could also look at salvaging before we jump into hyperspace, and so select the Explore Direct by clicking this message or zooming out to tactical view and open the salvage tab to salvage resources. Salvage. What is transfer? Transfer resources. I think everything would probably be what we want. Definitely the food. What is this? Soft block for furniture assembly. Okay. And we have a monster corpse. I did notice there was an autopsy option, so I guess we will take, yeah, we will just take everything. And oh, and it's already working as we go. Yeah, it is depleting. And then we will start salvaging the ship and seeing what that gives us. As long as we don't run out of food, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Just the monster corpses left. And then what is there to salvage? Probabilities. Select the type of scrap. I have no idea what all of these different types of scrap are, but I think that we definitely want to take the high probability items first. Is that all we need to do? Okay, they are working away at it, so it seems like we have salvaged everything now. Maybe we haven't. I'm a little confused. We have no power on whatever this is, assuming that it's just lights and here we go. It does just take a little bit of time, I suppose. Looks like we are also taking apart the walls. But all these guys are running around the ship, taking whatever we can from it, so this is probably the right route to go. It looks like our little miners will dismantle the ship entirely as well. So I guess we'll take whatever resources we can. It looks like we are approaching maximum storage on our own ship, so we will have to figure out a solution for that, but I think we take as much as we can from this thing. Yeah, let's just build another storage depot and then we should be fine, right? So let's go into our system here. Storage, we want a large storage, and I guess it doesn't hurt to have it right here. There isn't really much else room for it unless we wanted to put it here or something. That's actually a better spot probably, so we will just put it there. And they can work on building that, and we will explore hyperspace right after this. And so yeah, I don't know how much it actually, how far it goes taking all of this stuff apart. It looks like the whole ship, so we'll leave it on 4x speed for a second while the research gets finished. I really want to build out a growing room if possible, and so I think the best spot to do so would be edit, build hull. I think we want to do it away from the engine, obviously. I would like to keep the ship symmetrical if possible, and so do it like so, and then leave a small gap, and we will extend this to here. I mean, this ship is getting pretty big. We also can't quite go the same length, but that's okay. Yeah, this ship is getting pretty big, and I don't know how much it can actually maintain, but we did gain a bunch of this stuff from the other ship. I assume we're just ripping this ship apart to put it onto ours. We have finished the research for the grow beds. I think we build a composter as well, and that way we will be pretty set up for growing food, recycling our poop, I would assume, and that way we also need to build a door, but maybe that I don't remember where this is. But yeah, anyways, we should be good for food and everything that we will need short term. Maybe the weapons is the next direction that we go in case we run into some threats in this next area. But we will... Yeah, let's just leave it on cruise for a second while we let these guys catch up to all the tasks I just dumped on them, and then we will... yeah, there's a lot of stuff here to load over. I see. That's fine. We'll let them build out everything, and then we will jump into hyperspace, and we can work on the rest later. It looks like we have finished... Oh, a new day has begun. It looks like we have finished everything on this ship that we can salvage. There's a little bit of wall left, but that's about it. Salvage is still available. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just keep leaving them to do their work. And I might skip ahead here until we get all of those tasks finished and we're back on track. Okay, we are getting notifications that we're insufficient on resources. And so we need to figure out how to fix this. It does say something about the recycler. Your supply of hull blocks is critically low. Create more with a recycler. And so we will look into that just a little bit here. Produces... Okay. All of these produce different things, and so we have one of these, so we will do that, and this. We'll see how that goes. They seem to be back on track with their tasks, which is good. They don't seem as overwhelmed anymore. However, we do have part of our ship that is just completely not existent right now, which is not good for a hyperspace jump, I would assume. And so we need to figure out how to fix that. What does this need? It needs some weird cube thing. Produces. Okay, we want to do this first. Nope. Let's cancel that for now, and we will do this one next. I mean, I assume that you just can't use scrap at all. And so letting them recycle everything is probably how it goes. And this is like a it's like a hauling task in RimWorld, or like making some stone. But we're low on hull block. That seems to be the only issue. So what is this? This is a hull block. So we want to do this. Okay, I see. We can set it to a certain amount, just like RimWorld. So we will do that, and we don't have any more food. That's really not good. We do have some biomatter, but we're not going to make it through the next few days here unless we can get this working. So we want to, I think we build an algae dispenser, or do we already have one? We don't have an algae dispenser yet, so we'll drop one there for now and make this the high construct priority. And overview. It has no job. I'm assuming this is just a time thing. So it will produce us some food. It says that they do not like eating algae, but it is what it is. That's what they get. We do have the ship finished as well. I don't know what else we can salvage from over here, but I think it's time to do a hyperspace jump and move on to somewhere where we can start mining for new products, as well as we really need to get some grow beds going. And so we're not missing any resources for any of these. The comfort is 4, the comfort is 4, and the comfort is 4. It looks like they all produce. the same amount of I mean, you got to assume that one produces more than the other. There's got to be a difference if they're costing a different amount of resources. So we'll just build one medium-sized one for now and set that to the high construct priority. And then we will take off. We might have made a mistake here. We may have messed up. I might have skipped or tried to advance too quickly. It seems like they are still eating, they're just not getting vegetables, which is, you know, that's fine. They also have no sense of privacy when it comes to the bathroom, so that's something. But let's explore this. We need to slow it down and just take a pause here for a minute. So this is set to grow, and we need... What is it that we're missing? I think it is root vegetables. Yeah, so we will grow root vegetables in both of these, and I guess we will work on the other two as well. So we'll build 3 of these guys for now, and that way we can have some good farming abilities. I guess one there and one here. I also don't know if these things need power, but we will see. We have also researched a composter. I think the next step is the CO2 producer, and then we will start to look at some weapons and also some sort of, you know, these guys probably aren't having a lot of fun right now. They probably need some sort of recreation. Where is their status? It actually seems like they're doing okay. Uncomfortable environment. That's probably fine. We can work on that later. Is there any way to... Yeah, that we can move it. And so I kind of want to just line these up a little bit better. And then they can work on this in the morning. And we need power. Okay, this is starting to make a little bit more sense, so let's build an in-floor power node right here, and I guess we need one right here as well. There's no point in building just one, but we will link that up and link it up to here, and that is good. So everywhere has power now. We also need some lights, which are... where are the lights located? Here we go. Wall lights. You know, a little bit of comfort never hurt anyone. And so we will just throw a few around, and hopefully this lights it up enough for them to be comfortable. May need to change that in a little bit here. And we also still need to salvage some more things, and so this person is lonely. Oh, it reset our plants. We need to be growing these plants. How is this thing doing? It's idling. Okay, it's very well lit up in there now. Just need to make these, but it looks like we are at insufficient resources again. So let's go back into our recycler and make more of these guys. I think we just recycle everything. It also seems like we are having some major power fluctuation right now. Probably not enough power on the ship. I think we need to jump into hyperspace here. Temperature, light, and CO2 is optimal. We're at 20%. Their food is at absolute 0, which I'm assuming means we have no food. Well, they are eating, so maybe we're fine for food. Yeah, we got space food. Okay. They're just not eating regularly enough, which is fine. I think what we need to do is launch into hyperspace. So let's see. We need to go to the systems menu and give the command to prepare a hyperspace jump, which systems menu is here. Prepare hyperspace. Seems like everyone is ready, so we will jump. Okay, that seems easy enough. I know that we could have salvaged more of that ship, but yeah, I don't know. Okay. I think, you know what, let's keep exploring. It's a derelict. So there is another ship over here. There is carbon this way. And it looks like an enemy, potential enemy. So let's just drop where we are for now and mine whatever resources we can out of here. Before we get too crazy, we need to get some foods growing. And so let's deploy and see what's around us now. We just have ice. So we'll take all the ice that we can and explore the system. So this is our, I think we may end the video here. It seems like now we have kind of gone through the entire introduction. We'll explore this star system by jumping into hyperspace, gathering resources, exploring derelict ships, trade, survive, and expand your spaceship. Seek out this star system cluster hyperlane. Use the hyperlane to travel to a new star system cluster. Okay, so this is like one universe of many. You can... I know that critical resources are low. I need to read that. Oh, you can jump to hyperspace from the systems menu. Yeah, we got that. Okay. So we seem to be... okay, we just need to figure out this food thing. Seems like we are out of most food. And for some reason we cannot build... we need hull block, I think. I think we need to slow this down just a minute. You know what? As I was saying, I think this will be the end of the episode. We are going to jump over to the next sector, I guess you would say. Whatever it is called, in the next episode. For now, I don't want to get too far into this game without knowing what's going on. And so if you guys have played, let me know in the comments down below what I'm doing wrong. If you're brand new to this game, so am I, so I hope you're along for the journey. And if it does interest you, make sure to hit the subscribe button. As always, leave a like, and I'm pretty active in the comments, so leave one, and I'm always trying to engage with you guys down there. So, but yeah, for now, that'll be it. I'm at Switz, and we'll catch you on the next one.